I had the opportunity to travel to the Republic of Ireland.
I went to Mongolia,
and I went to Mexico.
The opportunity to lead a group of 4 high schoolers to Thika, Kenya.
We went to the National Grand University in Kiev.
To Moscow, Russia for the spring semester of my freshman year.
Obviously, it's given me a global perspective into the agricultural industry and the dairy industry in particular.
And I think it changes you as an individual, it changes your perspective on life, and it changes you because when you come back, you realize how lucky you are, and you realize you are not alone in this world.
I went there to do thesis research for my honors thesis. I'm part of the Schreier Honors College.
Monday and Fridays we had classes that were actually taught by Penn State professors. They flew Penn State professors over for the program.
And we went there in order to study education in developing countries.
Feeling that you get stepping off of the plane and realizing that from that point on you are a guest in another country really is unparalleled.
For the past 2 summers I've done internships in my area of study. I'm studying horticulture here at Penn State.
I interned with an international aid organization, ACDI VOCA, and I conducted some field research on Mongolian cashmere goats.
2 of the biggest things that happened in my travel overseas, particularly to Africa, my vision of the world was like this, and as I was there my vision started to widen, and the more that my vision is widened, the more I am humbled by the cultures that I see, the people that I interact with, the humanness of people everywhere. Even though we practice different, we have different cultures and we practice different ways of doing things.
Just getting everything ready and prepared for this, it just got me out of my shell. I had to show here at Penn State in my home, and this was pretty much my first international experience, let alone much out of the state. And just to do this just shattered my shell as in.
The students that were in the classes with us, the Russian students, they're all very helpful. They took us around the city, around different places in Russia. Some of them took us to their homes. It was just wonderful to experience them, experience the kindness of their culture, of their people.
They told you the history from a student's perspective rather than just reading it out of a textbook or seeing it in a classroom. You were there, you experienced it, you got their first-hand opinion on some things, and you could ask them from a student-to-student perspective how they think, what it's like.
I think it will change your perspective completely. My advisor told me that before I left, and I didn't believe him. And it made me believe in myself a lot. May 25th, I got on an airplane in Philadelphia Airport, and I sat on the airplane and I opened my brand new journal that I had bought to keep a journal every day. And I wrote, it's 6:10 p.m., my plane is about to take off. I'm leaving the continent and going somewhere where I know no one. And I barely knew the language. I had 1 semester here, and I got off the plane and I stepped into a new world.
I would absolutely encourage anyone that's thinking about traveling abroad during their undergraduate career to definitely go ahead and take the initiative to do so.
It gave me a lot of confidence. It gave me a lot of trust in myself, my own abilities.
It definitely made me more aware that the things that I'm learning at Penn State really do help in the real world, and it gave me a little bit of pseudo look at the real world so I could see that I actually fit in and I'm on the right career path.
You really can't get that kind of confidence or that kind of understanding about how other people really act, how the rest of the world lives, and really understand that the rest of the world is not like Pennsylvania, and that there is more out there, and there are different cultures and different things and different ways of doing things and different views of the world.
It's been the best experience of my life thus far, and I would do it again in an instant. I'm planning on going to Puerto Rico with a class over spring break this spring semester. So, I plan on doing more study abroad. There's nothing that's going to stop me.
What is going to separate you from that stack of people that is trying to get that same job? What is going to separate you from that stack of people who want to do the same thing you do? An international experience will separate you from that crowd.
I say go. Don't wait, go. I say grasp the opportunity while you have it. I I have yet to hear someone say that they regret going overseas, and they regret seeing another part of the world. I've never heard that from anyone's mouth. I think it will enrich you as a person. I just say go, do it. I believe you will never regret it.